What is up, everyone? Welcome to my channel. It's like late tonight. It's like 9:19 at night, and I did a live on my course page and spoke to one of my members. It was a really amazing conversation because she has severe mast cell activation for those who don't understand, and she has Lyme disease. So for people who do not understand that mast cell activation is that you just feel crappy in every kind of way, like the worst allergy symptoms all over all the time, to the point where you feel tired and brain foggy and achy and whatever, itchy and mucusy and God knows what else. But on top of that, she had thyroid problems. She had underweight, gallbladder issues, and so we got to talking. And it ended up being a really great conversation. I thought I'd share some of the talking points that we discussed and how this could be beneficial to you. Now I'm going to try this myself. She was talking about, for first of all, she was doing ozone therapy for her histamine, as well as Dr. Pawluk, Pawluk. He's got an electromagnetic mat. So he designed this electromagnetic mat that you lie down on. It uses pulsed electromagnetic fields, PEMS, to support your health, infection or inflammation. So the mat is designed to deliver a low frequency electromagnetic field that can help promote and reduce inflammation. And I have my stupid sound on my phone. Sorry about that. So it's called a PEMF, and this is to reduce inflammation, bring circulation to the body, and enhance cellular function. And then another person on my page was talking about this infrared blanket, like all kind of goodies, right? I thought this is a really good subject to talk about. Let me pull up this if I can find it. I have so many windows open, but these are some small hacks for those who are really dealing with histamine intolerance, inflammation in the body, and they're looking for ways to heal the body beyond just food. So thought I'd talk about it tonight. I have so many stupid windows open that yes, it's called a Rejuva Wrap infrared sauna blanket. So this is, let me see. I don't know. It's an infrared blanket. I'm gonna have to do more research about it, but it's very interesting looking. If I can share this page, but first I want to share. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can pull this one up. I had something else in queue for you guys, but I think I'm gonna pull this blanket up since I'm talking about it. Yeah. Okay. So you guys see this thing? This looks like something very interesting. And the reason why I'm even doing videos like this where I'm talking about products when I'm supposed to be talking about food and, macros and stuff like this, is that some people can't get their blood sugar down to keto adapt. Some people cannot really get the benefits of carnivore because they still have mast cell activation, or it even gets worse on carnivore, or they have a histamine reaction to some of these meats, or their blood sugar skyrocketing and their A1C super high on protein. Sometimes you guys have an underlying sort of inflammation going on or histamine going on that's preventing your body from taking it to the next level. I've got women grounding, putting their feet in the dirt, like breathing, diaphragmatic breathing, and still they can't sleep at night, and still they're having these inflammatory reactions, or women are still having super severe hot flashes. So I'm like, okay, what are some other ways to get the cells to heal? And so we've got this is from my course page, somebody bringing up this infrared blanket. I haven't tried it, very interested in it. Okay, infrared, it's called a Rejuva Wrap X infrared sauna blanket. So that's very interesting. But here's another thing about histamine that we were talking about. Let me stop sharing this for a second and share something else that I wanted to talk about. And that is, there's a website called Fullscript. So one of my members on my membership page, she was talking about this site. She's got the worst histamine like ever. And she says that, and I don't know about this, but I really trust her opinion and her knowledge. And anyway, I thought this was very interesting. So I'm going to minimize this and talk about a certain type of bacteria that she was talking about that is histamine resistant, because a lot of people have a histamine reaction to any type of probiotics, right? So let's minimize this whole thing. Um, she was talking about one bacteria called Saccharomyces, which I've heard of, Boulardii. Saccharomyces boulardii. And Saccharomyces boulardii is supposed to be able to help you with mast cell activation and histamine to help repopulate the gut without giving you those extreme histamine symptoms, right? So it's supposed to be bulletproof towards, now I don't know if this to be fact, but it's supposed to be bulletproof towards um, anyone who has severe histamine intolerance. And this is a subject that I wanted to talk about, that a lot of you guys have underlying issues. So there's like the pulse mat, or there's the Saccharomyces boulardii, or the infrared blanket. These are some hacks that might help you in the evolution of you, for your body to heal. Like some people, they can't lose the weight, or they can't gain the weight, or they're having histamine really, really, really bad. The symptoms are bad. So people are like, what are histamine symptoms? And they literally can be brain fog, super tired, joint pain, mucus, postnasal drip, you can't sleep, heart palps is a big one, stomach aches, like itchiness, feeling like ants are crawling all over you, feeling like restless, wired and tired, can't sleep. These are typically histamine. And they are typically activated by environmental issues, or mold toxins, or molds on foods, or mold in your home, or a lot of people are having Lyme's issues. And if you have Lyme's disease, definitely this infection definitely comes down to how strong your immune system is. The answer, people, is not to not eat. I have so many clients that just choose not to eat, and then their immune system tanks even more, and then they can't even get their macros right to do a proper keto diet. And so it's a nice, it's a very not nice, it's a fine balancing wire that you have to be in. Now with this woman, she's like, what do I do? And I said, she's like, I have a gallbladder issue. So she has histamine and a gallbladder. And I said, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to do a tablespoon of animal fat, and then you're going to do 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And she was like, it's not ketogenic. I know that. But like, she's underweight. She's like 95 pounds. Same height as me, 5'3". And she's doing rice. I said, can you tolerate rice? Yeah. She said, 1/4 cup. I said, do 1/3 cup. And I said, can you do coconut oil? These are not ketogenic fats. These are just something to tell the hypothalamus, I'm not starving. Like, immune system, don't tank. So we're talking about the quality of the meat, Where does your meat come from? Are you using white oak pastures? They're such a great farm for people who've got histamine. You can order online. I'm not sponsored by them. Um, but you can't just not eat. Your histamine gets worse. Your immune system has to be strong. She's like, well, if I go up in food, then it might go up in body fat. I said, you might. Who cares? Your immune system's tanking, right? The less you eat, the slower your metabolism is. So you're going to gain before you can lose. You got to get your immune system strong again. So this is just a really quick video, just reminding you guys, most of you have histamine intolerance or leaky gut. You just don't recognize the symptoms. I hope this is not glitching my stupid Wi-Fi. And also think about other things that might help, like infrared, like ozone, um, like uh, maybe this Saccharomyces boulardii. I don't know, but I'm trying to get you guys to realize that getting your feet out in the dirt, getting that electron transfer, and trying to block EMF poisoning in your life, diaphragmatic breathing. Your brain is so closely connected to your health. So if people are so concerned about their A1C or their insulin, and you need to just really start to focus more on how you feel. This video was not specific. It was just inspired by the live I had on my course page tonight. And I think I'm a bit tired because I'm doing a lot. I'm talking to contractors. I'm getting ready for a house build. I'm still not done clearing off the land. I have to take care of all these big animals that I have, horses. And I moved to raw land with nothing on it. And, we went through 3 nights of freezing overnight lows because the weather's all wacky right now all over the US. Gee, you wonder why? Mm. So like, living in the camper, it's great. I'm glad I have it, but it's like living in a shoebox. So, it's kind of like I'm driving 2 hours up to Nashville because my mom fell and, she cracked her ribs and all this kind of stuff. So sometimes it's hard to get out like legit organized context. Sometimes I like to just do a video that just sort of talks about what's on my mind right now, or else too many days will pass and then you get buried in algorithms. So stupid. Anywho, I am working on also this course or challenge. Actually, it's a challenge. It's going to be a 30-day challenge. I'm working my ass off on it, y'all. You don't even know. Okay, I'm working on it. And it's going to cover all 3 diets. I'm really learning about the transition between low carb, keto, and carnivore, and disease, and hormones, and gut issues, and skin issues. And, as you're getting older, because you guys know I'm 55 and soon I'm going to be 56. And so many people are taking HRTs and men are on testosterone and people aren't dealing with their gut and they can't deal with their lack of sleep and they don't understand how to sleep or they don't know how to exercise or how to breathe or how to deal with their gut or their hormones. You guys are still afraid of cholesterol. I'm having consultations where I have to remind people to not be afraid of cholesterol. And I think I'm going to stop this live because I think my internet sometimes gets wonky out here in the sticks, Tennessee. But if you guys want to learn more, go to stephanieperson.com. If you want to book a consultation, you can also go to my Instagram, which is Stephanie Ketogenic, my Facebook, which is Stephanie the Business Person. You can sign up for my course, which is $15 a month, which is literally nothing with the way with the what is it, the value of our dollar these days. But yes, and get ready for the challenge. It's going to be just a 30-day challenge and I will cover all 3 dietary measures with exercise because I think that's also missing in this whole stratosphere of keto and carnivore. People don't understand that a part of the reason why I stay super fit is because your muscles, when you contract, the endocrine system is very much affected to the production of testosterone when you work out, even when you're hitting menopause. It's pretty cool. And I'm out. No better. Do better. So know better.